If you're running creator campaigns right now, whether it's organic, paid, or affiliate, and you're not seeing the results you expected, there's a good chance you're making at least one of these 5 mistakes. These are mistakes that will drain your budget, waste weeks of your time, and make you think that creator marketing does not work, when in reality, it is just your system that is broken. I'm gonna break down each of these 5 mistakes and exactly how they apply to paid marketing, paid ads, meta ads, TikTok ads, organic UGC campaigns, and affiliate marketing campaigns. For context, my name is Gabriel and I run Roster, which is a creator marketplace and management system for brands. You can go from a single idea to winning ads within 72 hours. We've worked with hundreds of brands and tens of thousands of creators. So everything that I'm about to tell you is not theory. It is everything that I've learned by running hundreds of campaigns for each of these brands. And they are mistakes that I see being made over and over again. Mistake number 1 is hiring the wrong creator for the type of campaign that you're running. Not all creators are created equal. Most brands think that influencers, UGC creators, they're all the same thing. They are not. Paid ads creator, an affiliate creator, and a UGC creator all have different skill sets. And if you put the wrong one in the wrong seat, it doesn't matter how much briefing you do for them, how much you pay them, or how good your product is. The content just will not work. Let me show you exactly what I mean. For organic campaigns, you need a creator that already makes content that feels incredibly authentic. Because a lot of times when you're running organic campaigns, you don't want it to seem like an ad. So you need a creator that is already capable of making content that feels like it blends into the feed. Is this creator able to talk about your product in a way that fits perfectly into a story where the product is in the background and not the whole entire subject line? A creator that is amazing at reading scripts to the camera will feel completely out of place if you force them to post organically. And not only that, their audience will feel it immediately. For paid ads, it's almost the opposite. You don't need a following, you don't need a community, you just need someone that can sell on camera. You need somebody who understands hooks, pacing, and you need someone that can deliver a call to action to the camera without sounding like a robot. The best paid ads are essentially salespeople who are really good on camera. A lot of organic creators just can't do this. You put a paid ad script in front of them and it falls flat on delivery. And this is because they're used to content where the audience is a lot more forgiving in terms of the time that they give to the video. A video that you see on your feed, your first assumption is that it's gonna be entertainment. A video that you see on paid ads, your first assumption is that it's an ad. So you're only gonna pay attention to it if it seems like it's something that applies to you and is helpful to your own life. Now, obviously there are exceptions to this. There are really good organic scripts that somehow tend to work really well in paid ads, meta ads, TikTok ads. That's why a lot of brands first test with organic and then boost to paid ads what works organically. But generally, paid ads tend to be completely different than organic content. When it comes to affiliate marketing, you need someone with an engaged audience who knows how to do a little bit of both of what we just described. So both the authenticity of organic marketing, but also the sales skills of paid ads. This is because affiliate creators usually just make money off of the sales that they generate. That means they need to be able to make it seem like it is a product that they actually use, but they need to show the benefit enough so that the audience can understand why it would be a great fit for them. Why would someone buy, how it would affect their life, and how to create that urgency without being too pushy or too salesy. What happens a lot with affiliate programs when you don't choose the right creators is that you'll get a ton of views and no conversions. A lot of times what a good affiliate creator looks like is someone who can get maybe not that many views, but a lot of conversions because they know exactly how to speak to their audience and how to frame the product in a way that sort of forces them to buy. The second mistake that a lot of brands make is not iterating fast enough. A lot of brands have an idea for a campaign and they just launch it, they wait 2-3 weeks, then based on the results, they decide, oh, this didn't work, let's just stop, or let's just pivot completely. The most successful brands that we've seen, this goes for both paid ads, affiliate, and organic, are brands that obsessively look at the data and are constantly iterating based on performance. Even if an ad is performing well, how can we make it so it performs even better? Now, the iteration structure obviously depends on the type of campaign that you're running, and I'll start by explaining what it looks like in the organic content world. So let's say you're running a consumer app or an e-com CPG brand, and you have all these creators making daily content for you about your product. Ideally, you start the campaign by deciding on a bunch of formats that you want to test. Then instead of waiting 2 weeks for results, even if you have 2 or 3 creators, even after 3 days, you'll have 6 to 10 videos to look at and to make a decision on in terms of how did the format perform or not perform. As much as we like to believe that the TikTok and Instagram algorithms are up to luck or up to like the Instagram or TikTok gods, a lot of times what you'll see is if a video goes viral once, it'll go viral again. So if a video does not go viral after 2 or 3 times of testing the same format, that is usually good enough proof that either the delivery is completely wrong or the format is just not something that catches the audience's attention. The ideal iteration cycle for organic campaigns, at least from what we've seen, is 3 to 4 days. That gives you enough volume in terms of the content to be able to figure out, oh, okay, we're gonna test in this direction based on the performance that we saw. Obviously, what you're gonna look at is views, likes, engagement, but also a really important thing is conversions. You'll see a lot of times with organic campaigns where it's not that hard to get a ton of views, but then you actually have to turn those into downloads, which is a completely different story. Now, paid ads is very different for a couple of reasons. Number one, you have a lot more metrics to look at and they're a lot more accurate than for organic campaigns. As you know, attribution for organic campaigns is incredibly hard to do. But for paid ads, you don't have that problem. You know the exact conversions for each video that you make. And the metrics that you're looking at is click-through rate, cost per click, and conversion rate, whatever your final action is. If your hook is good, but the body of your video is bad, then you'll know exactly what to fix based on the data. If the hook of your video is bad and the body of your video is amazing, then you'll know exactly based on the metrics that that's what you need to fix. Or if you have a great hook, but people don't stay to watch the rest of your ad to get to like the final action, then you know exactly what to fix there. Or if people are watching your entire ad and they have pretty good metrics, but then people aren't actually completing the action that you want them to do, whether it's book a call, fill out a form, or click a link, then you'll know that you need to fix that part of your ad. Now this obviously is not as simple as like you do two iterations, then you'll have the perfect ad with a 10x ROAS, but it is just a constant improvement. But if you look at the largest brands, especially e-commerce brands that are blowing up right now, and look at their meta ads, you'll see that they're running thousands of ads. And some brands like IMA literally make thousands of new ads every single month that they put into their ads manager. For affiliate, because creators are incentivized in a very different way, a lot of affiliate creators only get a commission on whatever they sell, then the best way to go about it is actually very similar to what you do for organic campaigns. You look at the performance of the organic video, and then based on the top performers for the week, you figure out, okay, which format performed the best in terms of conversions and views. You find that a lot of times you'll want to maybe write some new scripts for your affiliates, but then you share that with everyone in your affiliate program. And as I'll talk about later, that's why it's really important to keep a very tight affiliate program with a lot of killer creators instead of having a massive affiliate program where only 5% of creators are posting every single month. Because that way, the learnings that you can share to your entire affiliate program have a much stronger effect. And instead of only having a few creators improve month over month, your entire program 2x's, 3x's quality every single month. The brands that are winning at creator marketing are not the ones with the best creator or the most creators, are just the ones that are able to iterate the fastest. The speed of iteration beats the quality of guessing every single time. The third mistake that I see a lot of brands make is ignoring the proven frameworks. A lot of times when you're running a brand, you'll have this amazing idea for like this format that has never been done before. But there are content and ad structures that have been working for years. And the reason they work is because they follow exactly how people process information. You grab their attention, you create some kind of tension or friction, and then you deliver the solution. And these psychological frameworks are not going to stop working just out of nowhere in one day. The times that you'll see formats work for a few months and then not work anymore is when they don't have the basic psychological frameworks as their foundation. An example of a very simple psychological framework is PAS, problem, agitate, solution. You state a problem that your audience has, you agitate it, meaning you make them feel the pain of not having the solution or the pain that the problem causes, and then you show them the solution to that problem. This is specifically relevant when it comes to paid ads. For example, are you tired of wasting money on terrible creators? Every week you do that, your brand falls behind and your competitors are getting ahead of you. This is the exact system that gets you vetted creators in less than 48 hours. The problem is you can't find reliable creators. The agitation is your competitors are getting ahead of you, and the solution is this vetted system, this system that gets you vetted creators in 48 hours. For organic, you usually use similar structures, but the delivery has to be a lot softer because if you follow the structure to a T, then it is very clear that this is going to be an ad. Whoever you're listening to is just trying to sell you something. For organic, you have to do it in a much softer way. For example, I used to struggle with finding creators that were a great fit for my brand. And it was honestly really frustrating because X reason. And then I found Roster, and then I was able to get a ton of winning ads, high converting organic campaigns, and build a massive affiliate program. Now this still very much sounds like an ad, but the delivery is a little bit softer than what I described before because you're making the video about the story instead of it exclusively being about the solution that you're trying to push, which is a lot of times what works for paid ads, but does not work as well for organic. Now when it comes to affiliate marketing, your creators need to understand this even more because they're selling to their audience, and if they can't sell, they don't make any money and they will not stay your creators. If an affiliate creator just holds your product and say, oh my God, I love this moisturizer, buy it with the link in my bio, no one's actually gonna resonate with that. There is no reason for anyone to go in and buy it. So they have to convey to their audience, obviously in a relatively soft way instead of hard selling, why this integrates into their life, why they actually do love this product. And a lot of times you might not even need a CTA to actually make an affiliate video like this successful. Now you can definitely get creative. This doesn't mean don't come up with new ad formats. Obviously, like any advance or any like amazing ad that stands out from the competition has a lot of creativity in it. But all this means is that make sure you have proper foundational frameworks at the bottom of your ads. Even street interview ads that are incredibly popular, they all follow the same framework, problem, solution, and they all try to appeal to the viewer's emotions. The fourth mistake that I see brands make is having the wrong incentive structure for creators. Their incentive structure needs to match the campaign type, but it also needs to incentivize creators enough to do amazing work for you. And you will not get amazing ads if your creators don't actually love working for you. So let me get this out the way because I know that I get a lot of questions about this, and a lot of brands that we do onboard onto roster ask the same question. A lot of times gifted campaigns are not enough incentive. Gifted campaigns don't have enough incentive for creators to actually make good content. If you're really desperate and don't have any money to spend, you can gift the product and hope for the best. But a creator that receives a $10 moisturizer will not be incentivized enough to make an amazing video for you, or even make a video at all. So a lot of times for organic campaigns, you'll either pay for an individual post if we're talking about like a micro influencer deal, or you'll pay creators on retainer to run Canvas UGC, which is when they start a brand new account talking about their product, or just another type of UGC where they just use their main account and sprinkle a few posts throughout the month. Now, depending on their following, you want to have different payout structures. If we're talking about Canvas UGC, you need to pay creators enough to where they can wake up every day and know that they have to get a proper daily video done for you and actually put real effort into it. But a lot of times there's so many brands paying so well that you actually do have to have competitive pay. And that ranges from anywhere from like $600 to $1,000 to $1,500 every single month, depending on how good the creator is. And a lot of times when you have influencers that are already posting content, but you have them do Canvas UGC on a separate account where their image is still giving them an advantage to a random creator that nobody knows, you have to take that into account when it comes to the pay. For paid ads, the pay per video or retainer or whatever it is has a very wide range, so it's hard to really quantify it in a way that I can say it will be accurate for every brand out there. But the biggest mistake that I see brands make is when it comes to revisions, not really including that in the contract and not including that as payment. Usually that means you can actually decrease the base pay slightly and then just add some kind of pay for revisions. Because a lot of ads, the first time, they don't come out perfect, especially if they're ads that need to go directly into meta ads. The creator gets something slightly wrong, like a fact about your product they get wrong, or the CTA just doesn't hit hard enough. The great thing that is very, very helpful for creators to put their all into it is having some kind of pay detailed for revisions. So in your contract, you can say, okay, the $200 is your pay for this specific ad, but then we'll pay you $20 for each revision round that we do. That way, when you tell a creator, oh, can you please fix this after they spend like a whole day working on your video, it doesn't feel to them like, oh, I'm just doing work for free now. But it's just about making the creators feel like whenever they do work, they are getting properly compensated for it. For affiliate campaigns, this is something that is not like very traditionally done because a lot of brands just want to only give out free product. But what works really well to get really dedicated affiliate creators is including some kind of base pay on top of the commission that they get. So that doesn't have to be a retainer structure, but if you give a creator a one-time $100, payment with like X requirement of videos that they have to make for the affiliate program, then the creator feels a lot more incentivized than if you just tell them like, hey, here's the product, whenever you want, go make some videos, right? And because this pay can often be a one-time fee, it is actually really, really cheap in the long term. And that's really how you can stand out from other brands and really get the top creators applying to your program. Another thing that we've seen work really, really well for affiliate programs is adding some kind of testimonials, especially if you have no base pay. A lot of creators are gonna be like, I have no idea if I can sell this to my viewers. And if you can find a successful affiliate creator and have them make a testimonial video about what it's like to be in your creator program and how much money they've made for X amount of views, that will really give a lot more incentive to these creators that are just joining your program to really give it their all so they can achieve those kinds of results. At the end of the day, your creator program is literally a business within the business. You have to operate it. You have to actively be operating it. And the same way everyone needs to make money and be happy within other parts of the company, the same thing applies to your creator program. A lot of times, treating creators like contractors is what leads to failing creator programs. Also, for your affiliate program, you have to make the commission actually make sense. You can't offer a $5 commission on a $20 product. The affiliate programs that work the best are the ones with brands whose product costs a lot of money. So if they sell like a $200 product, then the creator gets $100, the creator gets $50, which is actually a decent amount, right? But if the creator's commission is $3 per product, why would they even work for you? Unless they have such a massive audience that they know they can sell thousands of these. The last mistake that I'm going to talk about, and obviously there's a lot more and I will make more videos about them, not cutting underperformers fast enough. Because like I explained, your creator program is a business within the business. You have to take it very seriously and make sure that everyone that is in the creator program is vetted, because one bad creator will drag everyone down with them. Now, underperformers can look very different. It can be a creator that is very hard to work with, a creator that doesn't deliver on time, a creator that is just not that good as they promised at making content, a creator that is not the right fit for the content you're trying to produce. And a lot of times brands have such a hard time cutting bad creators because in a way they're invested emotionally too. They spend this time building a relationship with them, and now that they're not performing, they want to keep giving them chances. But every moment that you spend with a bad creator is revenue that an amazing creator could be making for you that you're completely taking away. Our approach, and what has worked really well, is giving creators 3 content cycles to kind of vet them and see if they're the right fit for the program. So every time we tell them, we have iteration rounds where we tell them, listen, the delivery is not the way we want it to be, it has to be this way, or try out these new scripts. And if every time they're not able to hit the benchmarks for what qualifies for us as a good video, then they're cut. However, there's an exception. If we find that creators are incredibly hard to work with, which a lot of times does happen, some creators are just not that good with people, or they're just not good to work with. They don't respond, they don't deliver on time, then obviously that's an exception. You should cut them right away. For paid ads, you have the numbers to look at. So if a creator is literally not converting for your product for reasons other than, the script that you wrote, they're just not working for that creator. So a lot of time the creator might just not be the right fit for your product, or the creator doesn't perfectly match the ICP that you're targeting. But the good thing is, for a lot of times for paid ads, usually creators have like 1 or 2 video contracts. So it's a lot easier to kind of switch them out for somebody else. For affiliate programs, it may seem like the cost of keeping a creator is not that high, but you're actually sending them a free product every single month and every few weeks. Especially for those larger affiliate programs, you want to make sure you're cutting out the non-performers or the people who are not posting as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're just wasting money sending them product. And a lot of times it does happen in really, really big affiliate programs where brands are shipping thousands of dollars worth of product to creators that are never going to post. And the good thing about affiliate programs is that all that matters is commissions. Like, you're really not missing out that much, other than like for like a little bit of product that you're sending out. So what is actually really important to look at is output instead of conversions necessarily. If you have a creator that is regularly posting, regularly trying, regularly improving, that's actually the only, affiliate programs are the only scenario where it's actually worth keeping them for a while and seeing if you can turn them into an actual profitable creator. Because again, the cost of making mistakes there is a lot less than for paid ads and organic campaigns. And from all these mistakes, you can kind of figure that like the biggest lesson here is that the brands that are most successful with creator programs are the ones that are obsessed with the details and really ruthless with who they let onto their program. You should definitely be human about it, build relationships with creators, and obviously not be mean or ruin relationships, but results over everything. Okay, so these are the 5 mistakes: hiring the wrong type of creator, not iterating fast enough, ignoring proven frameworks, wrong incentive structures, and holding underperformers for way too long. If you fix even 2 of these, you'll see completely different results from your creative campaigns. And in the next videos, I'll go really in depth to like each type of campaign and how to really turn them into successful campaigns. If you want to see how we help brands avoid all these mistakes from day one, check out Roster. We built this platform specifically so you can go from a single idea to a full winning ad in less than 72 hours. You can source top vetted creators and handle the full management of creator campaigns all in one platform. If this was helpful, please subscribe. I will keep breaking down exactly how to run creator campaigns that actually work.